Welcome Scorpio, May 2026. And the interesting thing this month is that if you've been holding on to emotions, deep emotions that you can't quite process, this full moon, you see it here on the first day or two of May, fully activating the zone of relationships in your horoscope. It's interesting because often we suppress those feelings and we project this notion that we don't trust other people. When in fact, what this tells us is that perhaps you haven't trusted your own feelings, your own inner voice. So I think that's the big lesson here. You've got a few dates here, the square to Mars and Saturn there, around the 6th and the 7th. That's where communications can get a little edgy. You do have Mercury and the Sun in this relationship sector and your karmic node in the 5th house of love affairs. So some of you will be finding that this full moon is going to release a whole lot of feelings, opportunities to meet new partners. Here, another prime time, the moon in conjunction with this karmic point in your 5th house. You still have a lot of frustrations there in the workplace, but I might add that Mars, one of your rulers anyhow, moving away from this conjunction of Saturn and Neptune is a good thing. It gives you the drive and the capacity to achieve what you want without this constrictive and confusing element of the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. The other important thing, because we're staying in this relationship lane on the highway of life right now in May 2026, this new moon, which you can see takes place here in the marital or relationship sector of your chart, is also very telling. The new moon, of course, means around the 17th, new opportunities arising. Now, also sometimes, folks, this new moon influence seems to reflect what may already be happening, or it may happen a little after that. Suffice to say that I think this period where you are getting in touch more with your inner feelings and those complexes where you haven't trusted other people, this is the prime opportunity where you may meet someone who actually does allow you that comfort buffer of feeling some trust again. Are you finding that? Finding it harder to trust people? I think the difficult sort of circumstances many people are finding themselves in now financially, I guess warrants, or in their own minds gives them a justification for doing things that are probably not so ethical. Maybe it's just my locality here in Southeast Asia. I'd welcome some of your thoughts on that. You see here on the chart, this 8th house, Mercury, Sun, after the 22nd, you've got this powerful activation of the subconscious and the unconscious areas of your chart, especially on the 27th. There's that triangular aspect, meditative practices that give you an insight into these emotions. These meditative practices can also give you the distance you need without rushing headlong into any sort of relationship. That again on the 29th, the opposition to Mars, we saw the square aspect earlier in the month. That again is across this 1-7 axis, which is relationships. If you're in a committed relationship, there could be some knee-jerk reactions there in terms of the communication style. So be a little bit careful of that. There's more information. I've just touched the surface, scratched that horoscope surface, but if you follow those links that you see below after you've subscribed and liked us, I hope, please, you can go and find out a whole lot more information there on what's going on for the month of May, for the year 2026, for the week, current week, and the current day, if you wish. We've got all of those readings there for you. And of course, I'm going to be back again next month with more. So I'll see you here. Look after yourself till then. Bye-bye.